Part 2, how does a blind person vote? This is my USB player. Remember to request it from your local electoral services. I'm going to put some information in the description on how you can do that as a blind person. And don't forget your headphones because they're important to vote in secret. And you can plug them into your player. You could bring your own USB player, but it won't come with the USB stick that has a list of candidates on it. The advice to the local authority when they're loading the candidates onto the USB is have the candidates on separate tracks, and then we can skip backwards and forwards on our USB players to basically peruse at our timeline, because otherwise if you just load it onto one track, we're listening and we're like, oh, we have to get to number 6 and maybe we wanted to listen to number 1 again and we have to listen to the whole track again, and it's just going to take us longer to vote. So I'm not going to plug in the headphones, we're going to hear it. So I'm going to click the button.
Play. Election of councillors to Maplewood City Council. Vote for no more than 3 candidates by putting a cross in the box next to each of your choices. There are 7 candidates in total.
What's great about the tactile voting device is that it has braille numbers next to the flaps and then also raised numbers on the flaps, and that corresponds to what's on your USB player on the recording, which just gives me a lot of comfort, to be honest. So I know that I want to vote for candidate 2. So I will open that flap like so. This device doesn't have a frame actually stopping you from writing outside the box, but there are a few techniques that you can do to basically stop you doing that if you can't see. I actually place my 2 fingers either side of the box, and it just gives me a little bit more comfort that I am placing my X in the right place. So I'm going to do that now. Nice. There's no guarantee that your pencil will be sharp and writing. And for me, as a totally blind person, I get more comfort in the graphite ones because I know that they're definitely writing. You could always get a scrap bit of paper, check out part 1, and we go through all of that. However, dependent on your loss of sight, you might feel comfortable with a pencil and it's fine. But I'm relatively confident with this way of voting that it's adequate enough for me to vote in secret, and I think it's a good way to do it.